Hello everybody, welcome to episode 8 of the Tamagotchi Afterlife series! And sorry for a bit of a later one. I had to help out my sister. She forgot to do homework or whatever, so had to help her out with that because she was like, I don't know how to do this, and I was like, I can sort of explain. And man, I am not great at explaining math, so I was good at explaining reading, at least, or whatever context she needed on that, because I am very decent at explaining some of the reading elements, but man, I suck at math. That was one of those ones where I was like, ooh. Had to go ask questions to my girlfriend, and we were both trying to figure out stuff. It was a fun day. A fun day of figuring out things. But meanwhile, on the other side of the wonderful things, besides that whole fun with work or with homework, makes me feel like I'm back in school again. Ooh, I do not miss those days. But besides that, we also had the joys of going out today, and I actually went to Walmart. I also put out some Halloween decorations today, which was also pretty fun. So, got to do that. I also managed to finish up the game room, because I will not finish it up just yet. I have 2 more things to hang up in the game room, and then it's completely done with hanging up stuff. Do need to get behind the game setup again and redo it, but besides that, most of my fun things are finally hung up, so I'm excited about that part. And then the Tamagotchis, on the other hand, have been actually pretty good today. I have not really messed up on anything. I've been keeping up with this one, which, I forget the name of this one. I have chocolate on my hands, that's great. On this one, we are keeping up pretty well with it. We will have to give it 2 more little TP candies, but after that, it should be pretty good. The idea is you want to keep its little candy things pretty well off, I'd say. And there we go. Pretty simple with that one. Its max, I think, is 60, which... Here, let's give it one more, because this will tell us if we need to figure it out. Because it should just stay at 60. Yep, okay. So, the max TP is 60. So, I did actually look up a guide on this one, because I remember you had to keep up with perfect care or whatever. But the other step of the equation was you had to keep your TP up, and I've been doing that. So, overall, our TP is actually pretty good. Pretty solid overall. So, we're doing pretty fine, I think. Hasn't done any other callouts. They haven't had to use this little discipline thing often. I don't know. I had to use it when I got to the older stages, but during this time of the device, it hasn't actually been beeping at me for this, and I don't know what that means. Hopefully I'm keeping up with good care. I feel like I am, because it didn't do that in the last run either, so... And the last run I had the perfect care adult, so... And I only messed up when I had to get to a special character. So... I think that's just a normal part of this device. I don't know, it's been a while since I run the Tamagotchi. But I've gotten used to now doing the whole smacking thing and getting used to its whole weirdness. Which I think we just have to play a minigame with it. And then after this, yeah, we'll play a minigame. And let me stretch out, because I'm going to try viewing this from a different angle. My angle sucks on this, by the way. But I'm doing this with my actual eyes instead of my lens, or the screen recording, because it just does not work well for me. Screen recording looks pretty bad currently, but that's just because it has a slight reflection to itself. But that's pretty much it there. You just have to jump over 5 of them, and you get 2 hearts for doing 5 out of 5, so... It's just going to start up the minigame again. And I'll prove the whole 5 out of 5 thing, because why not? Yeah, there we go. So, that's pretty much it for this cold little side right now. Doing pretty well, doing pretty good. We're overall doing well off. On the Tamagotchi side, we're still doing pretty good. We just have stats going down and whatever usual stuff there. Oh, why did I do it like that? So pretty much this one's still easy as all heck can make it. Oh, it got interrupted. Just needs a little bit of discipline right there. So I've learned that that's discipline, and that it's just wanting me to shake its hand for whatever reason. I realize discipline things don't happen, like, normally. They happen every time I'm playing a minigame. I don't know if it does that on purpose, which is kind of annoying, because that means you have to restart the minigame. Which, to be honest, I feel like is perfectly appropriate with the Tamagotchi. It would make total sense if it was just being a little pain in my butt, so it makes sense in a way. We're still waiting on this one to go by, because, as you know, evolution on the Tamagotchi does take a lot longer. But that's just because it's based off the whole classic Tamagotchi formula, which is the idea that evolution does take a while on these older devices, which I always preferred. I do like the whole concept of evolution taking a while to actually get to it. Is one of my favorite older timing aspects of the older devices. The Angel deviates from that, but I think that's the whole point of the Angel is it's like supposed to be this whole like easygoing experience, and meanwhile the Tamagotchi on the other hand is supposed to be more like a hardcore experience. I don't know, both of them are very interesting. We did actually get one of the events today, which I did get to see at, what was it, like 3 in the morning? It was 3 or 6 in the morning. It was really early. But it did a whole firework event at 3 or 6 in this morning. That was pretty fun to watch. It was, I always like wake up to the thing when it's like beeping at me weirdly, because I'll be honest, ever since I ran the Pendulum X, I've always had that weird, like, subconscious fear that my Digimon's dying, so I blame that device for beeps at night. That's why I don't like when Digimon are, like, not Digimon, or any V-Pets in general. Bleh, sorry. That's why I don't like when V-Pets evolve at night, because it just freaks me out slightly. I know I need to just untrain my mind from that, but that's, like, that perspective I always get, and I'm like, no! Like, that's the whole mindset right there. I've also gotten used to the... I'm going to probably make a few Digimon references to, like, weirder devices, but even the Digimon Twin, because in the Digimon Twin, you had to wake up immediately with them, because the idea on the Twin was that the hunger and strength bar went down as they slept. Thankfully, that is a concept that isn't on any other V-Pet I've seen so far. I really hope that no one ever brings back that concept, because that's a horrible idea. Like, it's cool, like, on paper, but, like, having to wake up at the exact time your digital monster does is not that great, especially when your time span is about 5 seconds. Or not 5 seconds, 5 minutes. Bleh. But, as one of those concepts where I was like, oh, that's cool, and then I immediately was like, that's not cool. The Twin does a lot of those type of things where I look back at it and I'm like, oh, that's awesome, and then I'm like, oh, it went into... It didn't beep at all, what? Does it not beep when it does that? Oh, have I been missing these? I really hope I haven't been missing those. That's kind of worrisome. I didn't know it didn't... No, wait, that doesn't even change the bar either. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it doesn't change the bar thing either. Okay, so that's kind of weird. I don't understand the point of that. Okay, maybe I am missing out on some things. I don't understand the point of the door thing if the door doesn't actually increase your discipline bar. Okay, I actually don't know how to increase that bar then. Oh, I messed that up. That's fine, because we only need 1 heart. Okay, so I'm learning things at this device. So yeah, when that door does happen, you want to go to the discipline thing, and then you want to just knock on the back of it. The idea is you're knocking on its door. Pretty cool little concept. It would be more symbolic if you did it the proper way of doing it, where you actually touch the screen, but I'm not doing that. That's going to smudge the screen, and I don't want to smudge it up. Also, I don't want to scratch it up by accident, because that'd be, like, another thing. So, tap the back. Also, the back is where the actual little piece of it is actually located at, so there's more reasons to tap the back side of it than there is the front of it. It does also have, like, I think they said motion and sound, so I guess if you move it and tap at it, which is why I do it like that a lot of the times, or I do it like that, because it just moves it slightly, which I think works pretty decently overall. It gets rid of it quickly and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it for this Angel side of here. The Devil side we're currently waiting on. As you know, it takes a little bit for this guy to do anything, and his DP is currently decently, like, lowish or whatever. Well, I say that and it's at 40. No! I've been struggling with this guy for some weird reason. Don't know why. I catch all of his events and everything, but his DP doesn't seem to go down quickly like last time I ran it. Like, at most I've gotten it down to, like, 20 or 25, but it somehow keeps raising up, and I don't know how it keeps doing that. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, I don't understand. Like, is it, like, automatically? Does, like, the chocolate affect it anyways? At some point, I probably just need to open up a guide, but I feel like I don't want to do that, but I might do that anyway, because there's things on this device where I feel so lost in the concepts. So, or I just need to read the instruction manual. Maybe I could do that as well. I don't know, but that is pretty much it for today's episode. Not much going on, but we've been taking great care of this one. This one's been doing pretty decently as well. So overall, we're doing pretty good. Also, I do catch those events too. That's why I was like, did I miss out on those events when I did the whole quiet thing? But no, it's just, I don't understand these dice sometimes. I don't understand the discipline concepts and some certain Tamagotchis. Too much of a Digimon boy, and that's the issue. It's like my first time like getting seriously into Tamagotchis, and you can probably see that with how I started with the connection onwards. So, not that great at the retro ones, but I'm learning. I'm getting there. I'm also really into weird odd pets, and odd pets don't usually have the discipline type stuff either, so I'm just not used to weird Tamagotchi concepts. I'm more used to like Gigapet and Digimon type things a lot more. We need to run a Gigapet on this channel one time. Ooh, that'd be a cool little thing. Especially recently, because they released the like world's smallest version. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's wanting a handshake. As see there, he's standing in the center of the screen. So he's wanting that handshake. Give him that handshake, and there you go. And see, his handshaking animation puts him right in the center of the screen and does a weird little waving animation at you. That just means he wants his hand to be shaken. So, there we go. And look at this. Okay, so we were just at 40 a minute ago, but now we're at 25 DP. How does this work? I don't understand this device at all. But that's it for right now. Thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. Woohoo!